NoviLens by NoviSystems has been used to develop websites that bring together various databases and data sources to help patients wade through the myriad of information concerning their diseases. Specifically, we were involved in developing a website for rare diseases when we were part of the university, the North Carolina State University. Now, our objective here was to be able to develop a tool that was easy to use for patients and families who were recently diagnosed with rare diseases. Here, the patients and their families are under severe cognitive stress because of the recently diagnosed rare disease. And the ability to gather information has to be done in a manner that's very straightforward and easy to consume. Here in this website, we can start by typing in the name of the rare disease and select it. And you can see that it's broken down into a series of tiles that talks about the rare disease and the various ways that that rare disease is supported, either through communities, specialists, clinical trials, research, PubMed articles, the medications, and financial information. Now, all of this is powered by NoviLens machine learning and natural language processing engines that allow it to search through the databases and aggregate information and present it in a manner that's very straightforward. So if we go to the page for hereditary hemochromatosis, you could see the sources that talk about the reference, the classification, and the symptoms. Now, again, using machine learning, the machine understands what the symptoms are and able to now talk about and collect information around the disease. So we can search for communities and find communities that are associated with, in this case, hemochromatosis, and allow the user to select and find those communities, as well as provide baseline general disease information with regard to rare disease. Specialists, again, are searched and graded based on the number of grants and papers that they've published concerning that rare disease. Again, machine learning is used to read through PubMed articles and extract information around that rare disease, and you can see here whether or not they've had grants. And in some cases, it would also show the papers that they've recently published regarding hereditary hemochromatosis or whatever disease. Clinical trials, the same thing, who's recruiting, whether or not trials are underway. The research, again, talks about grants as well as publications. You can see the system is now searching through PubMed to try to find papers related to hereditary hemochromatosis. This takes a little bit of time, as again it is reading through PubMed and performing the machine learning activities to collect that information. So as it's doing that, again, the idea here is that the patient or the family doesn't have to go searching everywhere through the web. Everything is done and handled by the website. Medications, same sorts of things. It goes to the drug databases, both orphan drug and the FDA-approved drugs for this. Financial resources, the system will go through and read and say, depending upon the symptoms that the disease has, does it match with anything that's listed in the Social Security Administration, things for benefits, as well as other generic terms for finding aid. So again, the objective here was, could you develop something using machine learning and natural language processing that could decrease the cognitive stress on the patient? And the answer to that is yes. Now, you can see how a system like this could help your hospital or clinic in decreasing the stress associated with collecting information or aggregating information about the services that you offer or the information that's required by your patient community. Should you desire something like this, NoviSystems NoviLens is a good appliance for developing these types of applications. Feel free to contact us at novi.systems, and thanks for watching this video.